Running a business shouldn't feel like surviving a software group project. One app for accounting, another for inventory, another for sales, and somehow none of them talk to each other. That's where Odoo comes in, an all-in-one business management software that brings every part of your business together, from sales and accounting to inventory and marketing, all in one powerful platform. No messy integrations, no bouncing between tabs, and best of all, no spreadsheets. Stop managing software and start managing your business with one unified system. Try for free today at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the 10-Minute Marvel Podcast, and thank you for sticking with us after we missed last week's episode. I blame it on Father's Day, but...
He blames it on Petter. He blames it on himself. I thought you were going to throw me under the bus, so I was going to insert your name really quick.
Well, the funny thing is, my whole intro is going to be, I would blame it on Father's Day, but I was ready to record on Monday. Greg was still out of town.
Sure was. Worth it.
So we're going to be talking about the Spider-Man brand new day, brand new trailer. Oh, yes, it is. As well as then X-Men 97, because, well, X-Men 97 is coming out pretty soon here. But before we get to all of that, I am your host, Petter, and co-hosting, as always.
As always, everybody, which wasn't as always before, because it was just you before. So technically that's wrong. But for the sake of not redoing this intro, it's Greg, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Sorry that I had to be at my cabin. Sorry, not sorry, because it was fantastic. If you're looking for ways to support this podcast, you can find us on our YouTube channel. Search 10-Minute Marvel. Give us a like, thumb smash the subscribe button, of course. That is always appreciated. Find and follow us on Facebook and that other thing with an X, hashtag 10MinMarvel. And of course, leave a rating and review wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcast from. All right, Petter, we must have a lot of news. We must have a ton of news.
We do have a fair amount of stuff to talk about. I will first kick us off with the fact that the Marvel Superheroes Magic the Gathering set is out. I've already actually just right now released first video of that, so that's up on the YouTube channel, and I got a booster box of cards to open up here soon, so I'll be recording and releasing that as well. That's just the first piece. We do have a number of rumors. I kind of kept it a little bit thin in some areas. I didn't dive back the full 2 weeks to catch everything, though. Right now, I am pulling up our text thread just to make sure I don't skip any of those. I think there's only one in there. Let's start off with that one. This one comes from James Mackwell. Kamala Khan will reportedly lead a group of heroes on a mission to find the Scarlet Witch in Avengers Secret Wars.
What did I say in the text? Did I say something smart? I don't know. It seems like...
You want your full response here?
I'm actually a little bit afraid right now, because just based on your face and the smug look you have on it right now, like, all right, just give it to us. Give it to us all.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Interesting. Full stop.
Period. I must have been doing something.
And never got back to it.
That was it.
Yep.
It is interesting. That's like the Crusades, right?
Children Crusades. Yep. Not the actual Crusades.
Not the actual ones. We're not talking Indiana Jones or the biblical ones. So, what kind of beer is that you got there?
It is not a beer.
Oh,
this is Finnish long drink.
The Finnish long drink. Why? Like, tell me about it.
Finland, still recovering from World War II, was preparing to host the 1952 Summer Games to welcome Global visitors, the government commissioned the creation of a refreshing alcoholic beverage, giving birth to the very first long drinks. Today, the next generation of Finns has carried the torch, launching their take on Finland's most iconic alcoholic beverage in America. The Finnish long drink is a bridge between cultures and generations meant to be shared with friends.
And we're happy to be sponsored if you want long drink. It's
So
fine.
it's a gin with grapefruit, juniper berry, and carbonation.
Gin, really?
Hmm.
Tastes like,
It's
is there a hint of pine needles in there? Because that's what gin tastes
no,
like to me.
not really. It's very grapefruit forward,
Okay. I might
very
be interested in
refreshing.
that. I kind of like that idea. All right. Not sponsored. We're not sponsored by them, but hopefully
No,
soon.
it's good for a day like today where it's about 600 degrees outside.
Yeah. It was a cooker. I didn't even go out that much, which I don't like. I'm probably gonna go out later because I had to walk my or
Well,
thing doesn't get a walk today otherwise.
it only feels like 100 still.
Does it really? Is it?
Hmm.
Wow. Well, it might be short. I need it. Anyways, uh love that tangent. Interesting. I think it's interesting because I don't know, like that doesn't is it gonna pay homage to kind of that really cool story, or is it just gonna be touched on and then not really fulfilled a fulfilling way?
I honestly, it feels like it's not going to be fulfilled in a fulfilling way, to use your phrasing.
I'm really good at that.
Hmm. Mainly, it just feels like there should be more focus for this. I think I wouldn't be surprised if they lay a lot of the groundwork in Vision Quest for this,
Sure.
just because this feels like it should be a show, but probably is more of a, hey, we've already introduced the parts and we want to bring back Elizabeth Olsen for after Secret Wars, so we kind of have to pay this off somehow.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good place for Iman, really,
Hmm.
Iman Vellani, right? I think that works well. I don't know. It depends on how it comes out, I think, how
Hmm.
they deal with it. So it is a rumor. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but it could definitely maybe not love.
Yeah. Let's talk a couple more Doomsday related rumors, upcoming movies here. Yelena Belova is the only one who can convince Bob to use his powers in Doomsday.
Oh,
Makes
well,
sense.
it does make sense.
Don't really want Bob using his powers generally, anyways.
Right. Is it just kind of like regurgitated? I don't know.
Um, I think that I still like the idea that Bob gets convinced to use his powers and the void consumes the world to stop like incursion from happening.
Yeah. It feels like that is the best place for him in all of this.
Hmm.
Um, I like that Yelena's tied in there. I think that because you know what, I don't mind that because I do kind of like the idea of that carrying on. I like because it's a deep connection point, right? That
Yeah,
and you also got to have it. You have to have somebody that can reach him. Otherwise,
to
I'm
pull him
guessing,
out
yeah, yeah.
of
So,
just being Bob.
and I think Yelena's character and Florence Pugh is like she's got that ability to connect,
Hmm.
not only with the audience but also with Bob.
Also, then that Doomsday is going to have a third act fight in the void. Makes sense.
Yeah, who are we gonna see?
I mean, I would expect that you're looking at a few different groups coming together, maybe who have been a little bit more separately
What happened to
fighting.
Cassandra at the end of? Did she die? Explode? She get sucked away into back to the void? I don't remember what happened.
I don't remember for sure. I think it's implied that she died, I think, but I just like the idea that somehow she'd be back there, or a different Cassandra Nova's there, but still played by Emma Corrin.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I was not going to be able to pull that name. Not Rhea,
What?
right?
Lazy.
Very unlike me.
Hmm. But actually bouncing back to the Thunderbolts, the sequel to the Thunderbolts is apparently in works. This comes from World of Superheroes.
Hmm.
Now, I I would say the term sequel here should be understood very loosely. I think this is more like a second Thunderbolts slash New Avengers project has been talked about.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not in the works. It's more of just discussion, probably. Maybe there's some
Hmm.
scripts running around.
Like
But
some
that's
pitches for stuff,
yeah.
but and also don't expect it to be like a direct sequel of it picks up tightly to the previous Thunderbolts film. It would probably jump into like, okay, post Doomsday, post Secret Wars, here's the new adventure that they're getting up to.
That's interesting, I think, because I don't know where you I don't know where you take this. Like
Mhm.
because it feels like there's going to be a pretty big reset,
Yep.
substantial. Um,
I still think it's gonna be like that 15 to 20%.
yeah, I don't know. It just that feels like a weird landing for those guys, and I don't know that how they're gonna reconcile post Secret Wars with what those guys are. I mean, I don't where are they gonna venture down? Like what path are they gonna lead them down to? Are they gonna go against like are we gonna have Norman Osborn actually show up or not Norman Osborn, but like
Yeah, I mean Norman.
another team?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Like Norman trying to take control could be an interesting thing. I think, like, if you're looking to kind of continue the story, these are the characters who feel like they've been forgotten. What happens when the world resets and we have, say, they bring back RDJ as Tony Stark in the reset, and now you have the original Avengers team is back out there, but these new Avengers still exist as well. They're going to feel like second fiddle, like they're a little bit lost again, especially now with like the X-Men out there as well. So who's a villain who could manipulate that and use that to their own advantage? That's kind of the way that you would continue that story forward.
I don't know if they're gonna linger so much on like their desperation to feel like somebody. I think I think they kind of, I don't know. I don't know if they want to go with that route. To me, that seems like there's not enough there to that. It's too regurgitated or, these are superheroes in a way, right? These are people with some amazing abilities and
Hmm.
I don't mind the psychological part of it or like the trauma part of it, but that's why I don't know where they land because are they going to be just unique to a certain area? Because we'll have actual Avengers like there's Secret Wars is bringing back Captain and Thor, right? And
Hmm.
so I don't know. I
That's
just can't figure out how they fit in.
that's why I think you land on that storyline of they don't fit in.
So are you thinking that they kind of turn and now they're this morally gray area again, or they still are morally
I th
sound, but they
I mean,
what
how morally sound is Johnny Mayonnaise? How morally sound is the Red Guardian? I mean, really, any of the characters in here. I don't think that they're going to intentionally turn evil, but they're the group that a villain or somebody looking to gain power can manipulate them into doing those morally gray things in the name of the greater good.
are they like the Earthbound Guardians? Is that kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy? That's what it
Um,
seems like to me. Like they morals are loose, but there, right?
mhm,
They're kind of ragtag, kind of in some way idiotic, comical, but also touchy-feely, So it's like,
mhm. I think
um,
there's going to be a little bit of that. I think it's going to, like, it doesn't get into the same level of humor, in my
sure.
opinion, that Guardians did. So I think they're going to try and keep it differentiated that way. I also could really see, especially Johnny Mayonnaise, John Walker turning on the group. And
True.
I think that becomes a more interesting, like that develops and builds out that dynamic.
Yeah. I maybe I don't need to see them in the larger picture of things. Maybe it's more of they're like just kind of that offshoot. Like it's I still think that there's room for their story and I think they can
Mhm.
have there's a lot of fun aspects to that group that I do want to see. I just don't know how they frame it up in the larger picture of everything and maybe they don't have to.
I
So,
don't think you have to. I think that that's that's something as fans we often need to be reminded of is this doesn't need anything more than a post-credit scene tying it into the rest of the MCU, if that.
maybe get them out of New York then.
Yeah, get
Just saying.
money. Well, and who knows what it will look like because their group you can easily send on a mission somewhere else.
Texas.
I mean, anywhere in the world. New Jersey.
Sure. It's close. I mean, why not? I
Mhm.
mean, right? It's
Mhm.
Newark even? I don't know.
Well, that would be funny. Like after the reset, like Baxter Tower and the new Avengers Tower are kind of in the same spot. So after the reset, the world just resets so that it's the Baxter building there and Avengers Tower, new Avengers Tower, they have to find a spot for it. And so Franklin or however it resets, it gets reset into New Jersey. And at least a couple of the characters still remember that no, we had a tower in New York City,
Yeah.
and now we're in New Jersey.
They just get pushed around. Nobody respects
Mhm.
them.
Yeah, that's my thoughts for the story. Is nobody respects them, and in comparison to the bigger named heroes.
The Rodney Dangerfield of Marvel.
Hmm.
Perfect.
I mean, I think that the Red Guardian could pull off some of that.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all.
The Cosmic Circus is reporting that Doctor Strange has been put on hold.
Really?
This to me reads as Marvel was probably thinking, is there a way we can get this movie made so we can drop it in June or September of next year? And they're
Maybe.
like, nah, we can't. We'll just shelve it until we have a story ready to go after Secret Wars.
Yeah, but I thought that, I mean, it was kind of necessary, it felt like. That was a good
I
stepping
think
stone.
I think that they probably have known for a little bit that they're going to shelve this. I'd not be shocked if some of the reshoots just add in a scene or two with Clea and Strange.
What if,
No, where that's a different show.
oh yeah, that's right. How about,
That's
what
the
do you got?
next animated
That's,
show that Marvel's coming
oh,
out.
that's it. Who, what, when, where the next time that we see, uh, crap, now I forgot what I was even going to say. Um,
I apologize for nothing.
what were we talking about? We were talking
Doctor
about
Strange.
Doctor Strange. Maybe they are reconsidering what they're doing with Secret Wars. Maybe like we got Doom. There's been a little bit of that talk of, Secret Wars being two movies. So maybe they don't need a Strange. Maybe they can just fill it in the first part of Secret Wars itself, like you're kind of saying, and then it's not they can fulfill that a little bit more, and then they can do a second Secret Wars. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
mean,
thought.
I think that there's a real shot that yeah, this whole idea gets rolled into Doomsday and or Secret Wars.
Right.
Or, I mean, if they wanted to, when they're filming Secret Wars, film a Doctor Strange special presentation. Obviously, that's a fair amount of money for Benedict Cumberbatch, but give 45 minutes of, hey, connects the gaps of what Doctor Strange has been doing.
I think that'd be kind of awesome, actually, personally.
Hmm. How about then this one? The Russo brothers are reportedly developing another Avengers film aside from Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Mm.
Now, somebody pointed out that the Russos, I believe, have trademarked or had stuff around Eternity War or something like that. Don't know what that would be, but
Is it like they go against He-Man?
probably. I mean,
Just joining the Hasbro and yeah, why not?
well, I'm
Is it
pretty sure.
Hasbro?
Well, it's Hasbro, and but I'm pretty sure He-Man is.
Hanna-Barbera. There it is.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's HBO. Like the up. That's all with the Superman side of things.
Oh,
Like
is it?
yeah, I think it's tied loosely to those companies.
Mm.
So
Well, there you go.
unlikely. Like, but if you want to do the triple crossover,
Transformers?
exactly.
Yes.
No,
Machines
what?
with balls. Yep.
Yeah. Just gonna say, what are some of the other ones? Animorphs and
Oh yeah, GoBots,
Beast Wars, uh,
Silverhawks,
Digimon,
Digimon, Rock Heroes. What are they? Rock Wars. Rock. Do you remember that one?
The Land Before Time, Greg.
Oh, nice. Good one. How
That's
long are
gonna
we
be the
gonna?
Savage Lands
Yeah, there
crossover.
you
All right, enough of that dumb stuff.
go. Dumb. I grew up in that dumb stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
my jam.
so did I. Um, Ryan Coogler reportedly wants Black Panther 3 to include mutants and supernatural ties to the ancestral plane. I mean, Storm?
Give it to him. Whatever he wants.
Yep,
Just
I'm with
give it to
that.
him.
Yeah, like I didn't think the first Black Panther film was that great. Second one was definitely a step up for me, but the dude can direct.
Mm.
So just like give him what he wants because it's going to be something good.
Is he the script writer? Like, does he do the script?
Definitely consults
Okay.
and stuff on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ancestral Plane and X-Men Mutants, right? That's what he's looking
Yeah.
for. Interesting.
Mutants, yeah. I mean,
Well, kind of. I mean, you got Namor in there, I guess, and
he's already had a mutant, yeah. But I mean, Storm,
hmm
great choice for something like that.
that would be
And the
cool. Yeah.
yeah,
Anyways, go on.
and then like bringing back a uh T'Challa that way with like a
Yeah.
tie to the ancestral plane or something like that, building on the lore that he's already used.
Yeah. Somebody I also heard because I also heard something about the Russos working on another film. We're trying to figure one out. Somebody else's theory was the Illuminati, which is kind of interesting, but I after Secret Wars, I don't know if that's what you do.
Yeah, what's the big thing that the Illuminati can do then in the story?
I think that his theory was they were there, I guess they might have been there to keep the timeline in place. So I don't know. I kind of half listened to this one to be honest with you. It didn't really strike me
Right.
as like the best thing. I just didn't. I'm interested in Illuminati stuff. I think
Mhm.
that'd be kind of cool. I think he was also saying it wouldn't be like straight up, hey, it's Illuminati, but it'd be heavily referenced that these people are together. T'Challa, Franklin, um,
Or T'Challa, Reed,
Reed. What did I say? Franklin? No,
yep,
sorry. Um,
Charles,
Charles,
Tony,
Black
Cap,
Bolt.
Black Bolt, yeah,
So whether it be
the
those
more,
exact
yeah.
characters, yeah, I don't know. So
I mean, I think there certainly could be some interesting things to do with that that
mhm.
could be fun, but you'd have to be setting up a really interesting universal threat.
Yeah, where else
And it can't be
big does
multiversal.
yeah, that's I mean, I kind of like multiversal, but it does get we just steered out of that.
Hmm.
So what else has Illuminati?
Infinity Stones, they all hid various ones so that nobody would know where all of them are.
But we already done the Infinity
Exactly.
Wars. So I don't know, Council of Reed's thing,
I was gonna
make
say
that
Galactus.
Galactus.
Like they're the group who has been making the very dubious decision to try and send Galactus to other planets and potentially like they're finding uninhabited planets to send him to, and then you have a tipping point of like we don't know where any more are. Where do we send him now?
He's hungry, right?
He's
Yeah.
always hungry. It's the secret.
I'll say flip him to be the creator of life kind of thing. But
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't really know really, and it doesn't have to match a storyline that's already done. I know that, but like they usually resemble something, and I just don't know what event you would have that's Illuminati heavy enough to
What's yeah,
steer a
what's
story.
so important that you need a secret organization pulling the strings in the background without it being like, well, if we're not doing this, the universe falls apart, or if we're not doing this, Thanos returns.
See, it's got to be like this kind of movie, an Illuminati movie, is what you put in place of Doctor Strange or something like that.
Hmm.
That references a lot of these, has Doctor Strange in it. I don't know. But I
I
mean, it's
mean, they're in Secret Invasion as well.
the Illuminati's in Secret Invasion.
Yep, because they get infiltrated. In fact, like this would require a little bit of work, but could be interesting. So the Illuminati actually go into space to try and deal with the Kree and Skrull war. They get captured, um, and break free and head back to Earth. But now the Skrulls have Earth as a target, and unbeknownst to them, one of their members has been replaced by a Skrull.
Oh, and when you started this, I was like, I don't remember this in the Secret Invasion show. I'm not sure where you're pulling this from.
You
I'm
know,
just gonna
the
listen and bank on the fact that I have completely forgot about a scene or two. Okay.
no, no, Greg, you have not forgotten about any scenes that really should have been in there to make
Uh,
that a good show.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Like, can Marvel say, we did a Secret Invasion show. It was dumb. We're resetting all of this. We're going to do a Secret Invasion arc, like, as our cosmic story.
it'd be kind of cool though. I kind of like that
I would
idea.
love it. Like, I love the original Secret Invasion. I've read it, I think I've read it a couple times
Yeah.
at least.
One positive note about, I guess, post Secret Wars, I'll just say, is Ben Mendelsohn could come back and maybe play Doom. So,
Hmm. Or he's just back as Talos.
or just back as Talos, which is fine too.
Hmm.
Uh,
Colby Smulders can come back. It's Maria Hill.
yeah, right. I'm
Yeah,
all
actually,
for
I
it.
did have an idea for a topic that maybe we'll do post, like kind of in the time between X-Men 97 finishing up and whatever comes out after that.
How to
Uh,
bring Colby back.
no, like three different things that, or five different things we each wish that Marvel would drop or retcon.
Hmm, that is fun. All right.
Yeah. So I'm going to add it to our list of topic ideas.
For those slow weeks.
Hmm.
Are we still only in rumors?
Yeah, but we just finished rumors because all the
Fantastic.
news is just our main topics.
Oh, it's like, man, it's gonna be a long one to.
We started late as well. Don't forget that, Greg.
Whose fault was that?
I'm pretty sure it was yours for judging my taste in music and also showing up late.
Uh, well, well,
Can you
I think we
refute
should just put
either of
out
them
what.
being true?
Listen, the chicken that I put on the grill was warm, and actually my wife put it on there, and I had to eat it, and it was delicious. That is one thing. Maybe late. True. My apologies. Two, I think we should put in the comments what you are listening to, and just
We should put
let
in the
people.
comments what I am showing you as
Yeah, at the
YouTube
beginning,
videos.
when I log into this meeting here, just what is playing for me.
It is almost always phenomenal.
What was the song that I can't think of the stupid guy's name. Like what? Oh, it's stuck in our heads forever.
Stephen
There it
Flow.
is. Like
Stephen Flow. Stephen Flow.
it's
That was
there.
a phenomenal one.
Yeah, that really was. Yeah, did yourself. All right,
So
let's
let's
go.
kick off. Let's talk Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh, yes, it is, with a brand new trailer. Oh, yes, it was. What did you think of the trailer, Greg?
I thought it was decent. Again, a second trailer, well put together. It didn't feel hugely different than the other one, I guess, but
No.
it gave me some extra pieces, and I
Got
still don't
us.
know really what the story fully is, like, which I really like. I like that I saw some humorous things to it.
Hmm. I
A few
like
things
the
spoiled, maybe that I feel like spoiled a little bit, but nothing terrible.
kind of. I'm assuming you're talking about Hulk.
Yep.
And I don't think it's necessarily spoiled as much as some people are saying. Like, oh, he looks kind of gray.
Hmm.
Kinda. He also looks kind of green.
Some
So,
people are colorblind, some people aren't. I don't know. I do have some what I feel some feels about that.
mhm.
So I can wait till after we get into some spoilers. So
No, I mean, there's no spoilers here
okay, we can do potential
because
spoilers. Maybe
no,
we don't
this is
really
stuff
know.
that is in the trailer and just rumors and speculation at this point. There's no like, hey, if you don't want to know what's in the trailer, stop at our rumors section and probably go ahead about 12 minutes and we'll be talking X-Men 97. You won't want to have any of the potential rumors and spoilers there, so hop ahead about another 15 minutes and listen to our end spiel.
Yeah, which is I'll just say it real good.
Hmm. We pre-record it every time just to make sure it is as slick as
Yeah,
possible.
we can reference that. Okay. I'll just say then, I think that the how he mentions Peter's in looking right in front of he's looking at the Hulk. He mentions how big he is. He doesn't remember him being that big.
Hmm.
I don't think that's what he says. I think they
Hmm.
changed the audio.
I think there's a decent chance. of that, or that audio is just from a completely different point in the whole.
Yeah, that's fair. That could be too,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
I think he actually though, I think he says he's gray. He goes, I don't remember you being this gray. That's what I think it's so
I think there's a chance of that for sure.
yeah.
Like I said, they keep on showing like new rock stars everywhere, keeps on showing these single frames of like zoomed in way on the Hulk in that hallway. I mean, like he looks gray, yet there's definitely still green there too.
Yeah, there
So
is. You're right.
I'm like, this is speculation 101, how to drive clicks. So, if you're wondering why I named Gray Hulk confirmed for our podcast episode title, gotta get those clicks, baby.
Yeah, I mean, we can't rely on long, whatever it is from Finland to sponsor us all the time. So long
Hmm.
wave, no, long walk, long
Nope.
fresh,
Long
long,
drink.
long drink. It's so obvious. Long drink, brewed for freshness.
Hmm.
That's their slogan. Anyways, the other parts of the trailer, we've got. I'm trying to think what was new. Like I couldn't really remember what was
A
the
whole bunch
difference.
more Scorpion.
Yep, which is there's another overdub part where maybe it's actually Peter speaking. When the end or the tip of the scorpion's tail is right in front of Spider-Man.
Hmm.
That's Tom Holland's voice. That's Spider-Man's voice, which makes it at first, if you don't kind of pay attention, it seems like it's actually the scorpion talking, but it's not. So I think that's overdubbed as well. And I'm not pointing this out to say this is dumb or poor editing or any of that. I'm just kind of pointing out things that I think was,
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean
mixed up a
this.
little bit or shifted
Yeah,
and
this
manipulated.
is trailer editing 101.
104.
102.
I passed one, definitely not.
Did you pass it,
It
Greg?
was D plus. It passed. It passed the pass.
Fine.
We got so I guess if you like Sadie Sink, still not
Yes.
technically shown.
Nope.
Well, still not
Clearly
apparently
shown.
shown, right? But I think if you adjust some of your contrasts and colors, you can see that she's in there.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh, yeah. I
fine.
mean, they're not hiding the fact that it's Sadie Sink. They're hiding.
What her character, who her character
Yeah.
is. I mean, they
Yeah.
still are hiding that it was Sadie Sink in the big hood and stuff, but because they don't show her face.
Yeah. And she's
Um,
in Peter's apartment.
yes.
Honestly, that's another one where I'm like, I think that this could be a not completely accurate audio there.
Does she say something?
I'm, or I think she does. I thought there was something said.
I don't remember.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely falls into there's a number of different spots where I'm like, I don't think that this is the actual audio that we're gonna.
And again, like I liked what I saw. I don't mind being kind of pulled in the wrong direction for things or
Hmm.
things being audio to imagery mismatch. That's fine.
Hmm.
I'm still really excited to go.
Yeah.
Um,
Which tickets are on sale now, so
oh yeah.
we'll have to be ordering ours soon.
Yeah, it's on the, is it 30th? I always remember, I keep on forgetting.
31st.
30th, 31st.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I took that day off work. No, I took Doom off already. I took
Okay.
Doomsday off already.
Nice.
Yeah. Get on it, man.
Hmm.
What else we got? DODC stuff. We got the hand. All that was in
Hmm.
those were things in the first trailer, but
Well, definitely more DODC because this is the first time we see Trammell Tillman's character, right?
yeah, I think that is true. Potentially, quite possibly, almost matter of factly playing William Metzger.
That one, that's also one where I think that that is way less likely
Really?
than Grey Hulk.
Oh,
Like
okay.
for the stuff that people are really speculating on coming out of this trailer, could he be? Yes. But do you need him to be playing the biggest name for like anti-mutant stuff right
Okay.
now
Well,
before Mutant Saga?
there's been lots of talk. Is this kind of like the groundwork? Are they laying groundwork for the Mutant Saga right here in Brand New Day? Like, do it now, get through
Yeah.
your Secret Wars stuff, and then you got, Metzger and maybe Val, and maybe you have, this is again where maybe the Thunderbolts come in. There's going to be like almost a civil war of sides of like, we got these mutants and we are scared of them. We don't know how to, if they go rogue, not, no,
Yeah.
no pun intended, right? But if they go rogue, how do we stop them? How do we handle that situation? So like we may see Thunderbolts join the side of like a anti-mutant kind of thing. So that could play out. That to me makes sense for Thunderbolts especially. So is the groundwork being laid here now to just it's weird that it'd be in the Sony universe. However,
Very weird to be in Sony Universe.
so is having a mutant though show up,
Hmm.
such as Jean Grey. So I guess
Yeah.
it's kind of now just in that same vein. So why not?
Hmm. I mean, I think it's possible. This one just seems, I don't know, it feels weird to do the lifting there.
He's a corporate dude, though. He's sitting in like a corporate building.
Hmm.
It's not like a striker. He's not military.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it makes
Yeah.
sense, but I don't know.
I
What?
I always want to, when somebody's like, to me it makes sense, but what do I know? I
I didn't say
what
what do
am
I
I?
know.
I know, but it kind of landed in the same area of one of my favorite movies of all time, starring MCU, Doctor Doom, and Iron Man, RDJ, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. There's a commercial that one of the characters has shot for a beer company that is the main kind of sponsor, or the main kind of mascot for the beer is a bear. And so the bears always goes, but what do I know? I'm just a bear. I
Yeah.
suck the heads off fish.
I, I feel like we brought this up on a
Oh,
previous podcast. I know
it
we
definitely
have.
has come
Yeah.
up before, but it's impossible. If I start dropping it in more, then I don't have to bring up the context every time I think
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
that's fair.
But
Your face lit up as soon as I said it. I was like, God,
mhm,
what did I say? Like, is this you? But I get it now. I get it.
yeah.
Yeah, bear flashbacks. Kiss,
Hmm.
bang, bang. Okay. Um, yeah, well, there you go. I don't know. I don't have anything
Hmm.
else to say about that.
Tombstone, now not necessarily in the trailer, but has been released in official poster and art sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. We don't see him yet at all. But I mean,
Mhm.
do you really need to like add him into an already massive
Yes,
like
Greg.
character
Yes.
cast? Yes, that's a yes from Petter.
Mhm. So this again, I think, comes down to, I think Scorpion is going to be a villain throughout this. I think Tombstone will be a villain throughout this, but characters like Boomerang and um,
The others.
uh, Tarantula,
Yeah, there you go.
Tarantulas, characters like that were announced are like, how in the world are they going to fit them in? They're just going to be in that first 5 minute montage,
Yeah,
or whenever we get that montage. It might be 15 minutes in by the time we get it, but
yeah. So Tombstone, think kind of running.
I think Tombstone's running something more. I think at the end of this, Tombstone won't be defeated as a villain, but potential to continue longer as a villain.
It's just I really am interested to see how they, because from the
Well,
Hand to Tombstone,
mhm.
Scorpion probably got his own thing going. If we're talking
Do we think that we're
Mr.
talking
Negative,
Miss Negative still?
yeah, like did they just cut him out?
Was he ever in there?
Is he like is he helping with like the mind manipulation? There's also
Mm,
another character that was tied in that people have talked about. Oh, who's Keith?
Keith
Uh,
David.
Keith David, yeah, his character of,
Don't
gosh,
know. But we le-
speculation of who?
speculation.
The no, the Bat Baby, no, the Batman, the
And Spider.
Man Spider, not correct either. Big Ears, Wombat Boy,
The Jackal.
the Jackal. That's right. Known. It's my favorite
So
band from the early '90s.
yeah, so I mean, that's pure speculation that he's going to be the Jackal because he's talking scientifically. And
Right, but
that's the connection.
right, but I mean, there's another, like, we don't know of another character. Somebody that's
But
still being. I don't know. I'm just saying
he could
it's
also,
possible. It's
yeah,
possible.
he could also just be a professor.
Right,
And
he could show up later. Could be
Well, and
just
he could simply be, hey, we needed somebody to cast as a professor for Spider-Man to come through with some of his problems. And yeah, just that's what we go with.
his power set is again. I can't remember. You already have it up.
No, no, I do
Okay.
not.
Oh, here we go. Ability is genius, intelligence, superhuman strength, durability, speed, and agility, expertise in martial arts, and well,
That sounds
maybe
like
it's
Keith David for sure.
a. I thought he had some other ability.
I mean, I think in terms of like, okay, that does sound interesting, but this again doesn't have to be a character who, like, this can be a character who's set up for well in the future.
Yeah. I was thought that he had some sort of mind manipulation, telekinesis, something powers, but maybe not. I don't know. There was talk of it though.
Nice. But
Maybe.
yeah, uh, there's certainly some interesting choices here.
Yeah. So how much?
And obviously
Yeah.
Hulk as well is against him. It's to some extent, some point in time.
We see some interesting shots in the trailer with people kind of freezing.
Yep.
Did you see that? I mean, Spider-Man doesn't freeze,
Hmm.
right? And possibly Punisher. There's
Hmm.
been kind of some talk around that too, whether he does or does not freeze. To me, it looks like he does not. So I'm just kind of thinking,
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering what would prevent that. What is the uniqueness about it? Is there some sort of
Or is it
inhibitor that,
right? Or is this a recognition? Is this the gamma inhibitor th thing that Bruce has?
yeah,
Or is this a situation where Jean Grey recognizes that while it's unorthodox, Punisher and Spider-Man are trying to help her, are on the same side as her, and so she lets them free from
right?
the control?
Maybe it's later in the movie. So I mean, yeah, it could be just later on, or
Hmm.
they're not so much at odds,
Yeah.
and maybe she's not even the villain, right? We don't
Yeah.
not that is also possible. She's not the villain, somebody else,
Yeah. I mean, if she is the villain, she has to become not the villain by the end of the movie, anyways.
which I think is very possible.
Hmm. And if that's the case, I think that there's always going to be another villain as
Yeah,
well for this. Whether that's Trammell Tillman's character or Mr. Negative or somebody else.
you see in general,
Hmm. Yeah, plenty of options.
yeah.
Anything else from the trailer?
The suit.
Hmm.
We kind of talk. I mean, you see the suit in the first one too, but I think recently it was released in an interview while on doing his circuit
Yeah, press
for the
tour.
movie. Yeah, his press tour. Tom Holland mentioned how he tried to combine. They talked about combining some of the suits from Toby, from Andrew, what they had, and kind of merging it into his for this movie, which is kind of cool.
Hmm.
Looks good.
Hmm.
I like the practicality of it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
um,
it definitely looks good. And I think I wasn't all that concerned about it. We haven't had a bad looking suit, but this one has that natural look to
yeah,
it.
yeah. Something else I just thought about was
Thinking's good.
oh,
Oh,
bacon. I had bacon tonight.
I said thinking.
Oh, I guess I'm thinking about bacon. Hear what you want to hear, people. Um,
Kevin Bacon.
yes. Off the rails. Off the rails. The really cool shot of Spider-Man coming down and spitting out webs in a circular like tornado pattern.
Hmm.
I thought that was cool. I'm excited to see some of the uses of his webbing and the
Yeah.
use just some of that.
He doesn't do that much web slinging. Let's be fair. In every time we see him before now, he
Yeah,
does some, but not that much. This movie, it looks like there's going to be a good amount of that.
right. Just that creative what I'm trying to say, just I want to keep on saying gymnastics, but it's not choreographed.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, choreographed acrobatics, fights, all that kind of stuff. I think I'm really looking forward to and just
Mhm.
the way they have fun with the character.
And I think the last thing I have, and I'll ask you again if you have anything more you want to talk about, but I really like, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how it plays together with Ned's crime board,
Mm,
like trying to figure out who Spider-Man is.
right. Yeah.
Because like Ned would have the memories that he's been around Spider-Man a lot, and because of that, he would probably also feel like he has the biggest understanding that he has gaps in what he can remember compared
It's
to
true.
everybody else. So, yeah.
Supposedly, there is a character that knows who he is. I
Hmm.
think that was kind of slipped, wasn't it, by
I don't think that was Tom
somebody?
Holland, but
Was it?
somebody,
Yeah, okay.
somebody,
Um,
and Jean Grey makes perfect sense that she would know.
yeah, that's an easy one. Yeah, it's
I
kind of
like the
it's a comment that you feel like it's going to be more
I like the idea that
secretive.
Scorpion knows, or
Interesting.
like some villain knows.
Yeah,
But it's a great blackmail point if you're going to have Jean Grey know, and she is kind of this gray character to start of just trying to save herself, that she is using it to blackmail Peter to help her.
yeah, I do like that. It's like, yes, that is cool. I do like the idea of Ned though as well. Like
Hmm.
Ned, like he kind of, it's just
He,
too many memories tied. He does have some of that
yeah,
sorcery now.
he does.
Otherwise, yeah, I'm trying to think who else. Frank doesn't really make sense. He's too far removed from everything.
Hmm. Tombstone. N- Tombstone would be interesting if they make it multiversal, because the fact that it is what, Marvin Jones the third? That doesn't sound quite right. Who's the actor who plays Tombstone? Marvin Jones the third. Dang,
Oh,
I'm on fire. Because he also voices Tombstone in the Spider-Verse movies.
hmm,
So if they say like, oh, he's from a different universe or something like that, or he was like one of them who was coming through when Doctor Strange finished the spell, but instead of being sucked back to his universe, he came through to this one and is now stuck here. Like you could mess around with stuff that way.
yeah. I mean, does Mr. Negative, what is, doesn't he have some mind abilities? Like he could kind of like a,
Yeah, I'm not sure it would make allow him to remember who Spider-Man was, but certainly a possibility.
I mean, I just feel like that it's got to be somebody that has ability to tap into it's either I think him, if that's what his actual powers are.
Him, I mean, the hand has some mystical stuff to it if they wanted to introduce one of like somebody as the head of the hand. But
Dow. I don't know.
yeah,
I mean, not her, but
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Out of all that, Jean Grey makes, but it's such
Hmm.
an easy
Such
thing
an
to
easy
figure out.
answer. You kind of
Yeah,
want it to be different, and though I think the thing that will be different is how Jean Grey uses that knowledge compared to what people expect.
yeah,
She's
or
not going to go running to Spider-Man and be like, or running up to Peter Parker and be like, Peter, I know that you're Spider-Man. Please help me. She's going to go to Spider-Man and be like, Spider-Man, I know that you're Peter Parker. You're going to help me because I know that you're Peter Parker.
yeah,
You don't have choice.
right. It's desperate measures, I'm guessing, for her. Like
Yes.
she's doing this for some larger purpose, so she feels that she needs to just kind of blackmail him a little bit. So
Hmm. Which I like. Like that's a fun story idea. So
yeah.
Greg, do you have anything else that you want
No,
to
I think
add?
that was it. I'll double check.
Okay, let's move on then to X-Men 97. And we're not going to spend a ton of time on here. I feel like there's been some interesting there haven't there's been some interesting like little snippets from cast or producers, but I haven't seen like a ton of speculation as to what everything is going to be from like new rock stars and the likes of that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about all the different episode titles here. We're getting 3 episodes coming out on July 1st. Days of Past, A Force to be Reckoned with, Rise of Apocalypse Part 1. So I don't think Days of Future Past is going to be Days of Future Past in
Yeah,
the traditional sense.
I think we're just going to
This,
catch up to what's happening, where
yeah,
everybody's at.
yeah, this is 100%. We have people in the past, the future, and the present. So, what are they all doing, and what's the connecting thread between them?
And I think the president would technically be, is that the
1990,
90s? Yeah.
1997, yeah.
Oh,
Where you have the likes of Forge and
yeah. So what's the connecting thing you said? Is that what you're asking?
yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be Apocalypse for
Yeah.
that. Like, we're going to get, they haven't fully explained that Apocalypse is the character that we're seeing in every single timeline, but if you know the comics, you know that it's Apocalypse
Yeah.
in every single timeline.
Right. I think it's yeah, they somehow have to defeat him across timeline. I don't know. It's a weird game of cat and mouse where you actually are trying to defeat something that's already happened.
Hmm.
So it'll be interesting because those are in the past. Apocalypse, assuming knows of them already. I don't know.
Who knows?
But if he's in the future or 1997, he's gonna know about the past, so he can play that out. Does he? I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I'm
Hmm.
excited. I love the time travel
Yeah.
stuff. So,
And then a force to be reckoned with.
uh,
I mean, this is just, I would say it's the rise of Apocalypse, but that's literally the next two episodes. Our Rise of Apocalypse Part 1 and 2.
where's
Is
Storm? Is she in the past?
yes. She's in past with Charles and Magneto. Jean and Cyclops are in the
Beast.
future.
Oh,
Somebody
Beast is in the
else,
past.
Beast is in the past. And then is it Jubilee and Sunspot in the future as well?
They were missing but did not get sent to the past.
Okay.
They're X'd out on the board of faces or missing. They're missing, but I don't know where they are.
So probably in the future then.
Maybe, or they're in the present, but they broke away because wasn't that Cass's kind of thing? Like he,
Kind of thing, yeah. Um, so I'm not sure what a force to be reckoned with is going to exactly be. It might be a situation of like, okay, we feel pretty comfortable about Apocalypse, especially in the past, being like, oh, we don't realize this is Apocalypse. He's going to help us. And then the force to be reckoned with is starting to realize, like, oh no, this person is manipulating us and everything to his advantage. And then Rise of Apocalypse Part 1 and 2 is really when Apocalypse shows his true colors and starts to become the the man who wants to rule the world sort of character.
we got Danger in there too. So is it maybe a step of that story?
Um, Maybe. So coming up, so the following week after that first three that come out, we have Rise of Apocalypse Part 2. Then the following week after that, we have Weapon X, Lies, and DVDs.
Is this going to be an Mojo episode?
I was going to ask, is this going to be a Mojo episode? If you're going to do a Mojo episode, this seems like, based off of the title, what would be your Mojo episode? I don't really want a Mojo episode. Do you, Greg?
Not in the middle, not this one. Maybe next season.
Hmm. Like, Mojo episode would make sense if everything, like at the end of this season, they're back in a good spot and it kicks off with a Mojo episode of like, okay, here's something a little bit goofy, a little bit different, and then just teases a little bit of the big plot for the next season.
Tatiana Maslany, what we said last week.
Brad Pitt.
Was it Brad Pitt? That was
I think
Tatiana
so.
Maslany. Yeah. Recast.
Why not both?
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's
It's an
interesting
interesting
to
title.
have Weapon X in there too.
Yeah, what is it? Weapon X and videotapes? Is that what it is?
Weapon X, Lies, and DVDs. Great.
Oh,
We are in 1997.
that's right, because it's Sex, Lies, and
DVDs
Videotapes. Okay.
are
Yeah.
becoming a thing.
Yeah. It's a play off of the movie.
Yes.
It came out back in the day. Never saw that one. Never saw it. Um,
Any more thoughts on that one?
is I don't know. Is that yeah. No, I don't know.
The
Too
interesting
much.
thing is that is a three-part title, and we are in three different time periods. So could each of them refer to a different time period?
Is this like Wolverine kind of coming back together, like after being ripped to shreds by Magneto?
I'm not
Like,
sure
like,
because we do see him fight in like the clips and trailers that they've put
right.
out for this. So he's not dead, shockingly.
Shocking.
Mhm. But then to talk about the next episode, Danger.exe.
Okay. Well, there's the
This
danger episode.
mhm. This is, in fact, everybody, if you're not familiar, on your computer, you have a danger.exe. You can search for it. If you double click on it and run it, it will just wipe your hard drive for you completely. This is something that has to be on your computers because of federal government regulations.
That you just made up.
100%.
You, you had me for a little bit. I'm like, I would have heard about this.
Oh
I would
yeah,
have.
100%. Both Greg and I work in
I
technology.
say that I. Yeah, it's like yeah. Okay.
I just I had the idea in my head and I just wanted to run with it to see how well I could make it sound
Oh,
convincing.
I should. If I would have like followed that and just bought into that, I probably should be fired from my job.
Yes, yes, you should.
So if
So
my
yeah, this
boss is
is
listening, I
you did
passed.
not.
I
Yeah.
passed.
So Danger EXE, this yeah, this feels like it's probably a present time sort of thing. Um, Danger Room
Hmm.
going haywire, getting the character
Yeah.
out of it as well. Um, the next one is Strange Land, Strange Heart, or Strange Land, Savage Heart. Excuse me.
Oh, I was gonna say Savage Land. Yep, that's where we
Yep,
saw a clip of the dinosaur.
yep,
So
yep.
easy
Makes sense.
enough.
Interesting to go back there again. The only other time we've kind of had a hint at the Savage Lands is um, the episode before Remember It, where we get some of Rogue's past and her and Magneto.
Is that where?
Yeah, that's in Savage Lands.
I thought it was like Magneto, yeah, and Professor, but it doesn't matter. Yeah,
I mean, that's your fan fiction, Greg.
just I I have no comment.
So then this one, The Dead Man's Hand. So
Okay,
if you're not familiar with what the Dead Man's Hand is, this the Dead Man's Hand is, I believe, I used to know the hand actually.
he's making this up, everybody. He's just trying to come up with another lie.
No, I am not. So, the Dead Man's Hand in poker is
All spades?
a two
Two.
pair poker hand consisting of black aces and black eights. This is, legend goes that this is what Wild Bill Hickok had as his hand when he was shot and killed in Deadwood in the Dakota Territories. This is why I know it. My random piece of trivia. That's true.
Super random. Okay, so we're obviously working with Gambit at this point. So that episode, what was that, number five, six?
This is episode 8.
Oh,
So this
I
is a
can't count.
penultimate episode, Greg.
All right.
So I don't think we're going back to Deadwood in the Dakota Territories. This is when Gambit comes back.
Yeah,
I yeah, nothing more to say.
that's it.
Yeah. Final episode of the season, Survival of the Fittest. Not Survival of the Fattest. This isn't a Mojo episode.
One can hope. Um,
Survival of the Fittest.
that's Apocalypse's thing, right?
Yes.
That's all of it. So
Hmm. And it's interesting, like, do they defeat Apocalypse here? Are they saying that, like, okay, the X-Men are fitter than Apocalypse? I'm assuming that we're not going to get Apocalypse as a multi-season villain, but could we?
I don't know.
Like, it's all of this instead of being like an Age of Apocalypse story. Is all of this just leading up to all the X-Men trying to get back together and they get back into the same spot, and then at the end of the season it kicks off Age of Apocalypse,
Hmm,
and that's the whole next season.
maybe. That's kind of cool. I don't mind
Hmm.
that.
I think it'd be different way to do it, and I think it would subvert my expectations that we're going to have not necessarily a massive Age of Apocalypse story, but that they're going to play it out to some extent and then be done with Apocalypse at the end of the season.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think where they would go next if they did. If they decided to leave it at that, what's their next
What's the next
villain?
move?
They already did Sinister, right?
Hmm.
So,
I mean,
uh,
Magneto is a villain. Owie's a thing.
yeah.
How are you turning him back villainous again? It's the only question there.
Yeah. It's a good question. I don't know.
Thank you. I thought it was a
Yeah.
good connection as well.
Well done. Well done. Way to cap this podcast off.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought it was phenomenal. Any other thoughts, though, on X-Men 97 Season 2 before we wrap up the episode for tonight?
No, I'm actually, when you said it's coming out July 1st, I kind of completely forgot that it was coming up. And so
Yeah.
that is only 2 days away from right now.
Hmm. Also worth noting, though, that with the release schedule, we get July 1st, and then we get 8th, 15th, 22nd, 29th. That gets us through 7 episodes. Then August 5th and 12th. So they did not set it up so it was all done by the time that we were watching Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah.
I think that's an interesting choice. Not a bad choice because I think the audience is very different, or
Yeah.
and understands the separation of animation in this case versus the live action we're getting there. But still, we're gonna have 2 Marvel things going on at once.
Yeah. I don't think that, I mean, having X-Men kind of roll right through and pass Brand New Day, I think that only benefits them. I don't think there's those that are gonna watch X-Men
Mm-hmm.
are gonna they're not gonna bat an eye at that idea of having to, whoop, here, hey, Spider-Man's out, cool. And then whoop, the next week I get to watch some more X-Men. There's not gonna be a problem with those people.
Yeah. No issue at all, I would say, with that. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I am real excited for talking about this next week. The more we've kind of been preparing for this and thinking about this, the more I've been like, man, that was such a good show.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. It's gonna be good. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it. It seems like a good, solid story.
All right. So with that, thank you all for listening to the podcast. Let us know your thoughts on the Spider-Man trailer or how excited you are for X-Men 97. And drop that in the comment section over on the YouTube version of the podcast. Greg gave a few ways you could help support the podcast at the beginning, and we really do appreciate everybody who's checking out the podcast and enjoying this. We really hope that you are. But with that, see you next time.
Take care, everybody.